What? Why are you looking at me?
Welcome back, everybody, to Zero Dark Nerdy, the world's most notorious pop culture podcast. This is your boy Brian, a.k.a. El Nino, and today I am joined with...
This is Jordan Brown, a.k.a. Doodoo Brown 3879, which I'm really thinking of changing.
You need to.
A.k.a. USDA, Fresh Prime Meat.
Woo! Brian Saber, Captain Cleveland, Browns, Cavs, Indians, CLE till I die.
Attaboy.
We hope you're all doing well out there in the midst of this COVID pandemic going on. We're here in the United States, for those of you overseas, and little by little, states are starting to open up a little bit. But got together with the boys, and we wanted to do an apocalypse episode of all things. We figured there's no better time than now. Saba came up with a list of 30
It was a
people.
collective. It was a collective effort. We're a team here.
That's right. We are a team. We have a list of 30 people.
I didn't even help a little bit.
I don't think anyone's surprised about that.
Fuck you.
You were there in spirit.
That's right.
Thank you.
And so Saba made a list of people. We're going to do a draft. So it's going to be like a fantasy Expendables type draft. And we'll let Saba explain that in a little bit. But we're going to, start off with some of our favorite apocalypse, end of world, end of days kind of movies. So we'll start with Doodoo.
I'll start off. The first one, right off the tip of my... Just right off my tip. I Am Legend.
Nice.
Very, very strong Will Smith movie.
Yeah, dude, the dog dies though, man.
Okay, that's not like the
doggy death.
That's not the only thing that happens in the movie, though.
There's a whole other movie.
I mean, I
that
get
part does suck.
that could have started the apocalypse, a dog dying, because people get mad.
Oh yeah,
People get mad when dogs die.
This is true.
But that was a great movie. Even the alternate ending was pretty good. Which I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember which ending is which now. It's been a minute since
I didn't know there was an alternate ending.
There is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where he actually lives, right?
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
I'll
I didn't
check
say it
that
out
out.
loud. I mean,
Spoiler alert.
yeah. This show should be called Spoiler Alert.
Yeah.
Just what it should
If
be called.
there's already one, though, unfortunately.
Oh, well, fuck them.
I know.
Smart asses. Let's see what Mad Max, Fury Road, I was blown away
Tom Hardy.
at how good that movie was when I first saw it. I think I saw it like 5 times in theaters.
Yeah.
It was just so goddamn good. Shaun of the Dead. I mean, zombie apocalypse. We can talk about zombie apocalypse too, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the end of the world.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Shaun of the Dead, best comedy in my opinion,
Oh, yeah, agreed.
or at least top 5 that I can think of immediately. Well, all right, someone else talk. I can't because I'm starting to draw. I'm just starting to draw some blanks here.
It's all right. I mean, definitely Mad Max, especially Fury Road. It's just such a phenomenally done movie with not that much CGI, to be honest with you.
Damn near every one of the stunts was real.
Yeah, I mean the pyrotechnics, everything else. It's a fantastically shot movie, fantastically shot film.
Fantastically. Chef's
And
kiss.
apparently they're doing another one, but without
Tom Hardy.
No, without
Charlize
it might
Theron.
not be either one of them, because apparently it's supposed to be some kind of a prequel, I think, but we'll see.
Like slightly upset Max.
Right.
Did you know?
Hungover Max.
Did you know that the same actor played the villain in Fury Road as the original Mad Max with Mel Gibson? I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fun fact.
I did not know that.
Besides that, I got to go, I got to throw at least one zombie one out there. The Dawn of the Dead remake that Zack Snyder did, I think is just outstanding. Anytime that zombies can run full speed ahead of you.
Which one is that
That's
the
one
mall?
with Ving Rhames. Yep.
The mall,
Where they're in the mall.
The zombie baby.
Yep.
I thought that was great.
I thought it was so good. And like I said, it's just terrifying anytime anything zombie-like comes your way like that. Of course, 28 days later. I actually thought 28 weeks later wasn't that bad either.
No, they were both great movies.
Yeah. So, and apparently they are in the
28 months later.
28 months later.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, we'll
Stop
see.
it.
I mean,
Stop
if the original director, what is it, Danny Boyle, if he's attached, I'll see it. I mean, I think he's a great director as well. But as far as other apocalypse movies, Escape from New York's a classic, of course. Going back to the 80s. Demons, is kind of, I guess, end of the world like, just as far as horror movies. I mean, it's cheesy 80s gore. Had my daughter watch it, and she was not entertained. And we actually I had her watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space this past weekend.
Jesus. Does she fall asleep?
No, but she criticized the movie up and
Heavy
down.
eye roll. I think we should do that. I think we should do a movie theater 3000.
Oh God, yes.
Type episode where we just lay into. I had fun. At the beach, we laid. This is getting off track, but we laid the fuck into like Disney and Pixar movies.
Okay,
and it was fucking hysterical.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I got as far as end of world films. And I do remember the movie End of Days with Schwarzenegger in it, and that one wasn't too bad if I remember correctly. I mean, I saw it a long time ago.
Man, that was a long time
because this was
ago.
99, I think the movie came out. And of course it had to do with 99 and the impending doom of Y2K and everything else. But that's what I got. Seba, what's on your list?
Are we boring
No,
you?
I didn't. I was doing a little research while you.
That's
guys were
not fair.
talking.
I was put on the spot.
That's right. Life isn't fair. I think
Fucking hate you.
The Walking Dead obviously is a TV show. We didn't really talk about TV shows. I think The Walking Dead is great. I haven't seen this last past season, so I'm a little bit behind.
Past season.
This past season, the most current season, the last season I haven't seen yet. So, we'll catch up on that, but I think that's obviously one. 2012, the movie with John Cusack.
Oh God, that was
great. It's a great action
it's
movie.
horrible.
It's one of those movies that when it's on, I watch it.
It's it's this by the same guy who did Independence Day, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
it is.
That motherfucker just loves blowing up national monuments.
Yeah.
That's pretty much why he's making a movie. He's like, oh, look at this. I fucked up the White House again.
This is my list.
And I'm just saying, I thought that was a horrible movie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How many times can John Cusack escape on a plane? I think it was 3 times in the movie.
And they had a big ass
once
plane.
is enough.
Yeah.
But 3 times.
Well, and then the boat and all that.
Yeah.
Zombieland. Obviously, I haven't seen I haven't seen the sequel, but Zombieland is really, really good. A lot of Woody Harrelson on this list of mine. He was in 2012.
Yep,
He's
right.
in Zombieland. The Planet of the Apes movies, the newest ones.
I didn't see the war, the last one.
So Woody Harrelson's in that.
Okay.
And he's
the bad guy in it, right?
Yeah, he's phenomenal. But War of
Rise
the Rise
of.
of the one, which is the one with Franco that kind of started it all.
Right.
No real action in that. It's just sort of an origin story. But the last 2 that they did, which is Dawn of Planet of the Apes and War of the Planet of the Apes, are pretty. They're pretty good.
They're awesome. And isn't it Andy
Circus.
Who-
Yeah, he plays
he's so
Caesar.
great.
He's everything.
Yeah.
He is
Caesar.
everything
Yeah.
and everyone.
Yeah.
He's me, right? I'm being played by Andy Serkis right now, actually.
Another TV show that there was only like 2 episodes. We stumbled on it. This is probably 8 or 9 years ago, but it's a show called Jericho.
Okay.
It's got the main character is played by Skeet Ulrich.
Oh, okay.
The guy who plays Morgan in The Walking Dead is in it.
Okay.
But it's a show about this small town that there was a nuke that went off and this small town survives, called Jericho. It's actually pretty good. It's on Netflix and things like that. So check that out. 2 seasons. You can burn through.
Oh, I
it
thought you
pretty
said
quick.
2 episodes. I
No,
was like,
2
it couldn't be
seasons.
that fucking good.
No, you can you can burn through it pretty quick. Well, one I watched 2 weeks ago, and I texted you both on this, was Snowpiercer. I have never seen Snowpiercer before.
Snowpiercer's a really solid movie.
It's fucked up, man. Like it's really good. It's really fucked up.
Calm down.
Now, well, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a part in that where you get really disgusted. But there's a TV show about it now on TNT that just started last week, and I'm trying to think who's in it. David Diggs, the guy that
Jennifer
Connelly's in it. So and it looks like it kind of follows this very, very closely. They're on the train or whatever. There's 100 cars or whatever.
And that's the same director from Parasite, correct? If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, the director that did Parasite. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Days of Future Past, the X-Men movie.
Oh, God.
It's outstanding. 12 Monkeys. Brad Pitt,
Nice.
Bruce Willis.
Okay.
Very, very good. That's sort of an post-apocalyptic situation. And I have one more written down here. It's not really
Don't be coy.
it's not really an apocalypse movie,
Just to get out with it.
but 50% of the population did die at the end, and that would be Infinity War. I always have to find a way
He will.
to
He will.
plug my guys.
Jesus Christ. One of my favorite, I just thought about this, The Stand by Stephen King.
Oh, nice.
Is an amazing, amazing book. But I don't think I've seen, was it a TV show? Was it a movie? I don't remember. I know it was a
They did a couple
TV show.
variations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they did a mini series on
They
like
did.
ABC.
I'll have to check that
late
out.
90s or early.
And they have
2000s.
another, I think it's either a film or a show with Alex, not Skarsgård, not the guy who played It, the guy that was in True Blood. They've been showing stuff about it on.
He's another Skarsgård.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
That's
he
the
is.
3
They're
or 4 of
related,
them.
actually.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
But yeah, The Stand is fucking terrifying in parts, and it was great. It was fucking long, though. Yeah, like books aren't. I see the way you're
I'm
looking
not
at
going
me.
to be critical of your list in the same way that you were critical of mine. I don't think it's fair.
Your eyes said it all.
You know, I just thought of one that was pretty phenomenal. And this is, I guess, apocalypse, end of days stuff. I mean, a lot of humanity is gone at this point. You guys remember the film Reign of Fire? With the dragons,
Fuck
The
yeah,
Dragons
man!
with
Christian Bale.
and Christian Bale.
Yeah, man.
that's a great
And
one.
Gerard Butler, I believe,
Yes.
is the best friend.
Yes.
Yeah, check out Reign of Fire if you haven't seen it yet. The fucking dragons in
Late
there are
90s.
terrifying. It's just a great action flick. McConaughey is a fucking badass. Very like reminiscent of Woody Harrelson, you know, especially when he's bald in the movie. And you know, Christian Bale, of course, is great. And again, Gerard Butler. I can't remember who else is in the film. I just saw it again recently, like just this past year on TNT. It's always on TNT.
I remember when I first saw it, I didn't fucking like it. Like I saw it in the theaters, and I just kind of felt like it wasn't like I guess shit. This is a long time ago too.
Right.
And I remember seeing it, and I was like, "Ooh, fucking dragons!" But it like there was not that much action in it. Am I wrong?
There wasn't a ton. You know,
I
just-
remember seeing it again, and I really
Until
fucking
the dragons come.
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's what, you know, I'm not going to try to spoil it for you here, but pretty much they discover this, you know, dragon when Christian Bale's a little kid in this cave. And then all of a sudden, all these other dragons show up. And then, you know, humanity's only left to a couple different colonies and shit like that. So it's a really, really
I'm gonna
cool
have to go back
flick.
and watch that movie.
It is
I'm gonna have
good.
to go
And
back
it's
and watch
always,
that.
I swear to God, it's always on TNT. It never
yeah.
fails. So before we get to the Expendables Apocalypse Draft, we're going to take a short little commercial break for Andrew Newman, attorney at law, the best damn lawyer in all the Carolinas. We'd like to take the time to thank one of our sponsors, Andrew Newman, attorney at law. Located here in Greensboro, North Carolina, he can assist you with your criminal as well as traffic violations, and his practice includes Guilford, Forsyth, as well as all surrounding counties. To set up a free consultation, you can contact him at 336-663-2388, and you can also visit him on his website, attorneynewman.com.
Yo, what's good, people? This is Trackstar, the DJ of Run the Jewels, and you're listening to the homies over at Zero Dark Nerdy.
So we put together a list. We got a couple rules. And one thing that we didn't think about that we're gonna have to figure out here pretty quickly is like who goes first. And are we gonna do like a snake draft? Like we go down, so like the person
Yeah,
who picks
definitely
third
snake.
gets 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how it's gonna play out. We got a list of about 30 folks, 30 people, male and female, 5 people per team. You're only allowed to have 1 superhero per team. You can't have a team of like 4 superheroes.
Fair.
Because, you know, it just becomes a situation. You're only allowed to have 1 female per team. I know, you know, me loving the ladies and everything. I would love to build a strong,
LL Cool Saber.
a strong female team. But I think, you know, so 1 female, 1 superhero, and 3 quote unquote regular people.
Heavy quotation mark. regular.
Heavy quotations.
So yeah, I guess we just how do we want to do the order?
I'll go
Doesn't matter
first.
to me.
You bitches.
You go first, and I'll go last.
There you go.
Second.
There you go.
All right,
Sounds good.
Do we want to say
Can
the
we
names?
go
Yeah.
off cusp?
Sure. You can.
Like do a write-in?
You
Can we
can
do a
do
write-in?
a write-in.
Okay.
So do we want to say the names on the list? Or
Yeah,
do we,
let's go ahead and do
All
a
right,
quick
so
little
here's
rundown.
the list. Rambo, Chuck Norris, Dutch from Predator, the
Mm-hmm.
Schwarzenegger character, John McClane, Wolverine, Batman, Jason Bourne, Beatrix Kiddo, John Wick, Iron Man, Neo, Deadpool, Captain America, Blade,
Ooh.
Punisher, Ethan Hunt, Superman, Tommy Shelby, which was one from
From
Peaky Blinders,
Okay.
Jack Bauer, James Bond, Mad Max, Luke Hobbs from the Rock from the Fast and the Furious movies. Jordan said, "Who's Luke Hobbs?"
Can I just get The Rock?
Yeah, just for real. Like the fucking. Yeah. But you can only have one superhero.
I guess The Rock isn't a superhero. I guess
The Rock isn't a
says
superhero.
you.
I guess we could just do The Rock instead of Luke Hobbs because I did just do Chuck Norris.
That's true. That's true.
And then probably like a Jason Statham maybe as well. Those are guys that kind of transcend.
Jet
Snake
Li.
Plissken from the Escape movies, Sarah Connor, Ellen Ripley, Black Widow. We can do write-ins. Jordan, you're first. I will
Blade.
keep track.
Blade.
Shocker.
Blade.
I don't know. I don't know. Blade going number 1 in this draft is
Yeah,
a little
very
You want
unexpected.
to talk about why you picked Blade?
Yes, I do. Because I think that if I wouldn't have picked him, one of y'all would pick him out of spite.
most
You're right.
Most
You're right. I will.
So I want that.
So Jordan's superhero is off the board.
All right.
Let me mark
Oh,
it off.
go ahead.
Not that we.
If you guys haven't seen Blade, you should probably see Blade. Blade is the best
So
action
damn.
movie.
I'm looking forward to the remake. To be honest, with Mahershala. It took Jordan the whole pandemic, the whole shelter in place to teach me how to say Mahershala's name.
I believe it.
It was
I still can't
it was
barely
just
say it.
Mahershala.
Mahershala.
Well, it's just like I do it with
every.
Idris Elba. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Idris.
Okay. Just making sure.
I put the emphasis on the wrong syllable every time with Mahershala.
I was going to start off and go ahead and get my lady out of the way just because I really want her.
lady out of the
Lady
way.
out of the way.
You know what I mean as far as my pick. But I am going to go with. I'm going to go ahead and go off track.
You're going off list number
No,
1.
I'm not going to go off list number 1. I'm going to hold on to this one. I'm going to hold on to this one.
You don't need it. You don't need to go number
That's true.
1.
That's true. I'm forgetting my fantasy draft etiquette here, and I could definitely get this person. Hopefully, unless you guys get him, I am going to go with. I got to go with Chuck Norris, man. Gotta go.
Old
with
Chucky
Chuck
is
Norris.
already off.
Gotta go with my man Chuck Norris.
It's a good fucking pick, boy.
So I get 2.
Yep. Snake
This is
draft
gonna
going back
be
to back.
Interesting. All right, so with my first pick, I am going to go ahead and take Beatrix Kiddo.
Damn it! See, that was gonna be my first fucking pick. I knew it.
You fucked up.
I did.
You fucked up.
It's all right. I got my number 2. lady.
I love that character. Obviously, she's a badass. She's great with a sword. She's versatile.
Very versatile.
She's able to kill in a lot of different ways. She's good in hand-to-hand combat, so I think she's a great addition to my team.
I like that we didn't ask you why you picked Chuck Norris.
I mean, I think it's obvious.
I don't
very
think you need to-
yeah, you don't have to
That's
explain Chuck Norris.
self-explanatory.
This is interesting. I'm going John Wick.
Ah, okay.
I think that again, similar to Beatrix Kiddo, John Wick he defeats death. I mean, all of these characters defeat death in a way, but John Wick had like every person in the world trying to kill him.
John Wick is death.
Yeah,
literally.
So
Yeah.
what is his name?
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. I mean, so I have the female and the male version of John Wick on my team.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
that's a
basically,
damn
I
good
have
point.
the male version of Beatrix Kiddo on my team.
There you go.
You know, sometimes I wake up and I just like. Do you guys ever just have those words that you just say out loud randomly?
Do you say John Wick?
I say Baba
Beatrix.
Yaga. I say Baba Yaga like out loud, probably like twice a week.
Baba
Just
Booey.
random.
Strong start for
Baba
Team
Yaga.
Saba.
Oh, of
the
course.
fuck
it
outta
is.
here.
I know. I'm up.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's
stop.
snake draft. Snake
You're
draft.
so crazy.
Man, the superhero one I might save for last, and that one I actually may go off cusp in.
Shit, I should have thought about that.
Yeah, I
'cause
didn't
you
put a
guys,
lot of superheroes
you
on
guys,
there.
you guys, I should have known, especially if you only get one superhero. You're not
Right.
gonna fucking pick Blade. You're not that spiteful.
I would have taken Blade.
I don't know, man. I might have.
I would have
might
taken Blade here. I'm not kidding.
Well, let me go ahead and get my badass female out of the way. I got to go with my homegirl, Sarah Connor.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Yeah, I told you. That's I was going to go Beatrix Kiddo,
That's, I
aka
wanted
the bride.
her, man.
So I figured
I
because
wanted
you're such a
I
Sigourney
loved
Weaver fan, you were going to go with Ellen Ripley.
Well, I got
no.
my number 2.
So yeah, I mean, what's there to say? Sarah Connor has gone up against Terminators since the Terminator. I have not seen the newest one. I do want to see it when it does come to when we can stream it or whatever. So yeah, I mean, Sarah Connor. What else can I say? I mean, she is the original kind of female badass. I mean, especially in the 80s. If you
remember,
really
she
think
wasn't
about
a badass in the first one,
Right. Well, by
For
Terminator 2.
obvious yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one, she didn't know what
became
the hell was
real
going on.
hard by Terminator.
The most recent one was Dark Fate, right?
Yeah.
Is that the most
So
recent one?
Where
and-
Schwarzenegger has a gray beard.
Yeah, and apparently
it's
Cameron
phenomenal.
says that. Is it?
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I need to check it out.
It was really good, I thought.
Because if you ask James Cameron, this is technically Terminator 3.
Right, yes.
So he's
yes.
like, fuck everything
because
else.
and it
This
does
is
a
the
very
third
good
one.
It does a very good job in the very beginning of the movie, nixing out the other movies because
Oh, okay.
Sarah Connor grows up. She has John Connor. They're relaxing on the beach, but the fucking Terminator goes to the beat. Like you used to just see them out having a good old time. Everything's already gone. Terminator comes in, blasts John Connor in the chest.
Damn.
That's how the movie starts.
Shit.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
No John.
Is it Eddie Furlong?
Yes, yes.
No, it isn't. Way.
So it's the fucking the de-aging or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's just some random fucking kid, but it's got the kid's face on it. And Sarah Connor looks just like she did in T2.
Oh, wow.
I gotta see this.
It was dope.
Nice.
I fucking
Nice. I still wanna
CGI,
see it.
man.
Yeah. Technology.
Oh, and the Terminator in this one's fucking badass.
Okay.
He's
All
liquid metal and shit, right?
It's technically two of them.
Okay.
Because it's a Terminator, but it's wearing a liquid skin essentially. So
Okay.
Mm.
the skin can come off and become its own T1000 essentially.
Wow.
Yeah, it's fucking good, y'all. It's fucking good.
All right, we're gonna see that one.
Yeah,
Yep.
for real.
All right, you get two in a row. Now.
Get two in a row. Okay, so
Superhero off the board.
so I was going to pick. So the way Seba has this all written down is he's got. I am assuming R is regular.
Yeah, regular.
Okay. S is superhero and F is female. Obviously.
That's correct.
Thank you.
So
Thank you, Seba.
next to Neo, he's got nothing. Because I can see your dilemma here.
Yeah, you know what? I think that I'm gonna come back to this.
I can see your dilemma, and I was like, oh fuck, Neo's obviously a good pick. And then
Yeah.
I was like, shit, I already have my superhero. But then I'm like, shit, no, he's just a regular fucking.
I'm gonna
dude.
go with him being a regular person.
Okay. Wow.
It's just, well, he ain't shit. Then he's nothing. He's no better than Morpheus in like the real fucking world.
Then don't pick him.
I'm not
Jordan.
gonna. I'm just telling you my thought process here.
And I will say this also. Keanu is the only person that's on that list twice.
he should be.
Yeah. Understandable.
I on purpose only picked like one Stallone because I wanted to put Cabretti, like Cobra.
Yeah. Oh God.
Marion
Yes. You know I
Cabretti
love
on
Cobra.
there. That movie's awesome. It's a terrible movie, but
He's awesome. But
man.
yeah, the
But
movie.
I only put
Him and the car are awesome.
Yeah, I only put
Okay.
one Schwarzenegger.
Okay.
on there.
I'm gonna write in a female.
Okay.
You're writing in a
I
female.
like it. I like it.
Lilu Dallas multipass.
I almost put her on there, but she doesn't. Yeah, okay.
The Fifth Element.
I like it. I like it. Multi-pass.
I do love me, Miss Ripley. Mm-hmm. And she's a badass.
Ripley.
You know, I've never seen any aliens.
I know
Well, you don't like horror
scary
movies.
I don't like scary movies.
You're all
And
about the ladies and
they are-
romantic comedies.
I do love rom-coms.
We do need to have that bromance episode.
I fucking love rom-coms. Like, I'll be like, seriously, we'll be sitting, Courtney and I'll be sitting here and be like, what do you want to watch? And I'm like, stop, go to the rom-com set. 10 things.
That's so fucking funny to me.
wedding planner.
I like them.
That is so funny to me, man. All right. So
I love love, man.
my third pick, good old John Rambo.
There you
You're
go.
going John.
I'm
Rambo.
going John Rambo.
Any insight into that one?
I just remember the scene in not the newest Rambo, but the one before that of the newer ones.
Yeah.
Where he sneaks up behind people and grabs a hold of their 50 cal
Yeah.
and just like
Shreds them into
like,
paper.
like while they're in the same fucking car.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
tears them in
I love
half.
that meme too, where people will put
he's
the
got the
damn
thumbs up.
the thumbs up meme. So it's a
thumbs.
great meme and a great scene. But yeah, that to me is the
Great
ultimate.
meme, great meme, great scene. Great meme, great scene.
great scene.
Great meme, great team.
All right, with my third pick, I got to go with Dutch from Predator, man.
You're gonna go
That's
Dutch
fun.
Predator.
Yeah.
I think he's a really good pick.
Yeah.
because he he was a regular person that took on a supernatural being.
Exactly.
I'm here, kill me.
Get to the chopper.
I'm here, do it. You know what I
pretty
watched?
good.
You know what I watched with I spend way too much time actually trying to impersonate Arnold. But I went to my parents this past weekend and for Memorial Day, and we watched True Lies.
Nice.
It's a great movie.
And I
Eliza
forget.
Dushku.
Dude, Tom Arnold is so good in that movie.
Wait, Eliza Dushku.
She plays the daughter.
Holy fucking shit!
Yeah.
Tom Arnold is so good in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so I go back and watch the movie. Look, like, why is he Arnold Schwarzenegger's friend?
Yeah.
He
work
Well, they do work together.
He shits on him the entire. Like, there's not one moment of Arnold being nice to him. Not one in the entire fucking movie.
True.
I know what that's like. Hang out with you.
Am I mean? Am I mean to
Shitting on
you?
me. You shit on my list. Shit on all my list. Just a fucking monster.
Do I shit on you that much, man?
No.
My turn.
Go ahead.
2 in a row. Similar to how this would be a good write-in. We all got our women. G.I. Jane, old girl.
Yeah, girl.
She had just Demi Moore had just gotten her boobs done before G.I. Jane, and she looked great in that movie. Especially when she shaves her head.
You just want to basketball palm it. You know what I'm saying? Smack the fuck out of not just me. Okay.
So do I want to go superhero here? You know what? I'm going to stick to my theme. I have regular next to Punisher. Frank Castle doesn't have any superpowers.
This is true.
That's fair.
This
So
is true.
I am going to take Frank Castle, the Punisher. I think that's a guy that just in the same mold as my Beatrix Kiddo and John Wick, just a will to fucking
Dude, you're just
murder people.
you're sticking with death dealers here.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's if I'm going if our 3 teams are meeting in a battlefield, like we're gonna look real good getting off the bus, like real good. So we're gonna go
Short bus.
We're gonna go Punisher here. I'm gonna take The Rock. Like I feel like The Rock going in the 4th round here is a really high value pick.
I agree.
Like,
I agree.
And I'm going to stick specifically with Luke Hobbs. He's got that big ass fucking gun that he carries. He's got, like, the thing you got to love about The Rock is just the one liners. Like, at the end of one of the Fast and Furious movies, the one that he gets beat up at the beginning and he's in the hospital the whole time and he finds out that, like, Toretto and the team are in trouble.
And he flexes his arm.
Well,
out.
no, he's got the cast on, and his daughter's like, "Daddy, where are you going?" And he fucking flexes his arm and breaks the cast off and goes, "Daddy's got to go to work." You know,
I hope he's like that in real
I
life.
guarantee
too.
you he is.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a great addition to my team. So I'm leaving my superhero for last on this one. I'm risking it because there's only one superhero off the board. Thank you.
I'm going Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Mad Max.
Yeah. And then I'll do my superhero last.
Angry
And
Maximilian.
any of them. I like Tom Hardy. I like Mel Gibson.
I would go Tom Hardy. I thought Tom Hardy.
I thought they were
Yeah.
both great.
Was really really great.
yeah.
Yeah, but
He seemed more cuckoo.
yeah,
And I like that.
he's
a lot.
already in the apocalypse where the people prior
Tom
are not.
Hardy is.
Well,
Tom
I
Hardy
mean,
is.
Mad Max. You know what the fuck I mean. So Mad Max, yeah, and he's already built for the apocalypse, where people might be like,
built
"Oh
for
shit,
this shit."
that's right, he built for this
Jordan,
shit."
you get 2. These are your
These
last.
are your
My
last two.
final 2. My superhero and my female are already off, so I got to pick 2 regular bastards.
regular guys.
I see that you have put Punisher as a regular person. However, you've put Batman as a superhero.
So I
Solid
think
point.
that's a great point.
Here, I'm shitting on your list. I really do
That's
this.
a great point, but I think here's the problem. It's a little late in the game to be making those changes. And I'll tell you why. If you make Batman a regular, you got to make Iron Man a regular. too.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a
And
valid point. That's fair.
I
That's true.
absolutely would have taken Tony Stark as
That's-
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, no shit.
because he's so
Okay.
smart.
See, because I thought Punisher, I didn't even bother to look because I figured superhero. So
Right.
yeah, that's all right.
Sure,
That's
sure,
on
sure,
me.
sure,
That's
sure,
on
sure,
me
sure,
for
sure.
not looking.
Okay. With my next pick, I did have some kind of.
Well,
think-
I do want to say this.
Uh-huh.
Ben Affleck did tell you in Justice League, I think, what what Batman's superpower is.
I'm rich. Just like that. Was that a good one?
That was pretty good.
good.
So I think my next 2 picks are pretty easy for me. I'm going to first start off with John McClane
Good one.
Nice.
because
He dies hard.
he dies hard. He dies whilst erect.
Welcome to the party, pal.
You killed a helicopter with a car. I was out of bullets.
For comic relief alone, that's a perfect
fucking
addition
great.
to the
Yes,
list.
please give me that guy on my team.
And up to that point, up to when the first Die Hard came out, what, 88, I think?
Yeah, right around there.
Bruce Willis was a TV sitcom star.
Moonlighting.
With Sybil Shepherd. Like, they didn't think that he could be an action hero.
Yeah.
I really like it, and I think maybe I've said this before on to Krasinski. I don't think people thought that John Krasinski could be an action hero, and I think he's fucking great.
Fun. I'm gonna pick James Bond.
You're gonna pick James Bond. What this means is that Jason Bourne goes undrafted.
All I'm saying, look, man. James Bond is greater than Jason Bourne.
But it has to be Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig's the best James Bond.
Oh, I mean, yes, only because those were the best scripted movies.
Okay. But it's got to be Daniel Craig James Bond.
I'm fine with that.
Or I'm not allowing the.
No, I want Roger Moore.
Or Sean
It's your
Connery.
turn, Brian. Brian.
All right, before I get to the last pick, on to the Die Hard subject. If you have not seen the movies that made us on Netflix, very cool series. They did 5 from the 80s, and Die Hard is one of them. And it's funny too because they talk about how they showed the preview for Die Hard to like a test audience, and once they saw that it was Bruce Willis, like everybody laughed. They're like, "This guy's not a fucking action star." Like he was doing like not Boone's Farm. It might have been Boone's Farm. He was the advocate for some
Like in the
bullshit
commercials or whatever?
Yeah, like Bartles and James.
Bartles and James.
He was
wine coolers.
He was doing wine cooler commercials. So, but I mean, Die Hard led the way for movies like Speed, where it's just like before that everything was you had to be like a muscle bound freak to be an action hero.
Yeah.
And this was like one of the first times where right Stallone. Everything else. So
Stallone on it?
Rambo.
Oh,
my superhero, I'm going off script. So of course, you would go with most normal people would probably go with Superman.
Right? But that's a shit pick.
Right. Plus, I don't think he's going to do
take Superman.
Plus, I don't think he's going to do what I would want him to do during an apocalypse, which is look out for numero uno and like help out the friends and fam, and that's it, and fuck everybody else. So I'm going to go with my boy from the boys. I'm going Homelander.
Homelander. So you're going with a bad guy.
You're going with a fucking bad guy. What the fuck?
Yeah,
he would
that's my
not
pick.
look out for you.
Well, I'll make sure that he does. Hey, this is my list.
That's true. You're right.
It's just like if I ever have to draft a Dallas Cowboy on my fantasy team. I hate the Cowboys, but sometimes you have to draft a Dallas Cowboy in order to win your fantasy football league. So that's what I'm going with.
That's a fair point.
Homelander.
And it's sports related, and I understood it.
There you go.
This is a tough one for me. There's 2 names on here.
Technically, they've all been tough ones for you because you talk them through. You talk us through it. I'm shitting on you again. Oh my god!
I just, it's on the tape. Everybody can hear it now. They know how I live. I'm torn between my favorite superhero growing up and my favorite superhero currently.
I'm gonna guess your favorite superhero growing up was Wolverine, and your favorite superhero now is Cap.
It is Cap.
I knew it. God, I know you so well.
Wolverine would have been mine if I stayed on script.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going Wolverine.
There you go.
Boy.
There you go.
Okay,
He was looking at the rest of his team.
I was upset. I thought you were gonna go Cap for real.
Yeah.
I was gonna go Cap because Cap dies fucking hard too, man. Like, and when all odds are stacked against Cap, like he's strapping up the broken shield, and he's gonna walk in front of Thanos and his entire army, and you know what? I'm fucking changing it. I'm going Captain America.
Wow.
Oh my
You know
goodness.
why? Because he can do this all day.
I can do this all day. It's America's ass. Yeah, I'm going Captain America. So now let's do a recap of the teams. Brian's team: Chuck Norris, Sarah Connor, Dutch from Predator, great pick, Mad Max, and he goes off script at the end there with Homelander. He's a superhero, but he's a bad guy.
Guy.
I think that's an interesting pick. Jordan, out the gate, goes Blade.
My man.
Round 1, pick 1. Lilu off the board. John Rambo, John McClane, and James Bond. It's an interesting team you have there. I think
He's got the 3 J's on there.
I think you're going to have issues with like chemistry, like team chemistry, like that's going to be a tough team in the locker room.
Did you watch John Wick and how hard he is to work with?
Yeah, I was gonna say you got all like badasses and Cap,
and that's why I got Cap
to balance it out.
Cap's fucking. He's Captain. It's Tom Brady. He's gonna hold the team together, man.
Lord.
Beatrix Kiddo, John Wick, Frank Castle, the Punisher. I love that pick. Luke Hobbs and Captain America. 3 great teams, man. I don't think you can go wrong here.
I don't think you can.
I do think my team would win.
I think I went right, and my team would win.
I think my team's awesome, but that's just me.
I think Wolverine would kill Blade.
But we will let you, the fans,
I don't have
decide.
Wolverine in it.
You don't have. I think Blade would fuck Cap up.
Yeah, I might switch out Homelander for Wolverine. We'll see.
I mean, Homelander's a good. That's a fucking.
Homelander can do a lot of shit. He can fly.
Superman, but a fucking bastard.
Yeah, he went bad Superman.
Bastard Superman.
Yeah. That
Okay,
would do what has
that's
to be
fair.
done. I think Superman would be like, no, I can't really kill those other people, even though
think
they're
he'd
trying to
sound
kill
like that?
you.
Oh no, I don't think so. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Something similar.
Well, if DC made that movie.
But we are going to let you, the fans, vote, though, on what is the best team. So we're going to put the teams up.
Come on.
We're going to do polls.
I think it's pretty obvious.
Saba's going to be on there creating like 20 different
Stop.
fucking emails.
Oh, I
to
got
vote
all
for
my
his team.
burner account.
Yeah. He's got all the Cleveland on speed dial, too. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. But, yeah, we're going to let you, the fans, vote. And then we want to know who would be on your squad.
Absolutely.
So let us know. We'll
5.
definitely give you shout-outs on the website as well as social media. Pick 5 people. You only get 1 superhero. Got to make sure you represent the ladies out there and
Always.
3 regular people. So, definitely let us know.
I think my Lulu Dallas.
That's a great one.
That's a solid one.
That's a great one. Very good. But yeah, this was fun. Stay safe out there during everything. Be awesome to each other. Be excellent to each other. This is a time now where shit's crazy and it's uncertain. And obviously, you're seeing what's going on in the news. So take the time out to just be nice.
Be nice to everybody. And listen, states are opening back up. We've been talking about this. I got a guy sitting right here next to me that's a bartender. Mm-hmm. When you go back out there, man, listen, everybody, I know for a fact that there's a lot of people that have been hit hard by this thing. Everybody's been hit hard by it in one way or another. You know what? If you normally give $5 to your bartender or to your server, give them $7 or $8. Give them a couple extra bucks. It's not going to break your bank. And just remember that these people in the service industry, they're there for us when we're going through hard times and we just need to go out and blow off steam from a bad week, or we want to celebrate something. They deal with a lot of bullshit, and everybody's been struggling for the last couple of weeks. So take care of your servers and bartenders. Tip your waitresses.
Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
If you can't, if you go out, if you cannot be nice to people,
Don't go out.
do not come out. I'll give it at least. Please get, like, when bars are able to open back up, please give us like just a fucking week of everyone being nice. Yeah. No fucking fights. No fucking.
I'm bringing cash just so I can shake it.
I'll take all of my clothes off. I don't give a shit. I'm not cutting anyone off. Laying there in your own throw up saying, give me one more. I'll be like, what was that? Vodka Red Bull?
I don't know if Andrew Newman would agree with that statement.
That's what he's there for.
That's what he's there for. That's what I'm calling.
Excellent. Well, that's going to do it for us. Again, subscribe, like, follow all over social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud. Pop Culture Podcast is the website. Big shout out to Zibster for taking care of our website for us. Of course, our good friends over at Yes Weekly. And as always, Andrew Newman, attorney at law, trying to do his damnedest to make sure we all stay out of jail. Yeah. So we'll catch you on the next one. Later.
You got to end this episode with Dylan. No, Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Yes.
Dylan! You son of a bitch. Yeah! Victory!
And anger management?
Fuck anger management.